Welcome back, hi. I found out that one of my fellow Lingo creators is watching at least occasionally. Brandangelo, who made the Annex, who made Swingo, who made Change of Heart, a bunch of other things for Lingo 1, commented on the previous video and told me there is actually a clue to this if you knew where to look. And out here, there's this funny shaped thing, but that right over here is the doorway that the safe for the F is inside. This thing is a letter F in the same way that the other thing was a letter H. So that's why that is an F. Haha. The other one, there is kind of an X scratched into the ground because these pathways extend, so that's why that's an X. But I've also been reliably informed by Maxime that I do not have all the safes yet, and this is just preventing me from doing anything useful. So we're going to return to the entry. We are going to go into the upside down. And do that one, I think. And we're just going to do that. Oops. And get all of our letters back. Because this is not a thing that we can be doing. A couple of people have suggested maybe there are other safes that I should know about and should have found. But yeah, it's more useful for me to have the letters back. So, what do? That is an excellent question. What do? The thing that was actually getting us progress was playing around with these. So there was a door here when I put in hide. Now I have the letters back. I can do this over again. H, that's just there permanently. I, and D, and E, which gives me seek. And open this door to give me that. I put part in, but then I got distracted by this room, which was spin. Here's the problem. That door was open before, and I think it was one of those back there that did it. I think it was when I did unmask that opened, not that I entered part specifically. So does that create a thing over here? It does not. They don't all do it. So part did not. We're going to try them all. Why not? Exit gave us an exit, but exit was also part of whoops. Get out, then you can start moving. So that gave us this. But now we want to check this room out. No, it looks like hide is the only one that does. That's disappointing. We're going to check them all anyway. That is, I forget, turn. So make this an N, R, U, T. Opens that up. Doesn't do that. I mean, it looks like there should be, doesn't it? Everything about this weird floor and the lines drawn on it. Like, this is how we knew that things were going to fall over here, was that there were lines on the floor that needed to be extended. So why is it that these deadhead in the wall? Maybe it's all just hide. But there's this to figure out. Now hang on a second. This was the door I came out. What are you? You are also the control center. So that's a door with these panels on the left and nothing else. Can I? Oh, there's this I can solve. Which I can now do because I have a double S. Ooh! Oi. Nope, can't type or, but I can do this. Me? Okay. Less. More is not less. Hide is hide. Seek. Okay, maybe I will be able to do this now. Maybe. Which are the other ones that do that? More does. And more does not. What am I saying? What are the other ones that do that? Part does not. I don't think. P, A, missed, T, still missed. Face it, T. No, it doesn't. What else does? Left does? Left does. It sure does. L, E, F. Gives me access to this, but a different one of those. But now look at all, yeah, I'm going to be able to do that between these. Unmask. Left is wrong. More is me. Is it not? Oh, wait, what? Is or? Okay, fine. Fine. And your. And in this room, your, or, too far, unmask, and wrong. Okay, so we've done let's look. Those are all solved. Those are all solved. Those are all solved. Those are all solved. These are solved. These are not. These are not. And these are not. And these are not. So we need to be able to type in exit at the very least. So then which is the other one that will let us do that? Shop does not. I don't think it's one of the ones that does. More does not. That gets you into the repetitive. 0 does not. That's what started this. Back? Also, we can, oh, I bet we can't because it's the L. Yeah, we know it starts with an L. That's not helpful. B, A, C, K? Oh, it's not back. Oh, no, that's hide and seek. Pardon me. Maybe it is shop. Let's try shop. H, O, and P? Angles. P. It is shop that is the other one. Okay. This is the one that is completely done. Okay, exit. Entry. Enter. Quit. Left. And right? Yes. Left. And right. And these three. Exit. Quit. And enter. All that to get a brass smiley. Let's check the other rooms, make sure that's the only thing that happened. That is indeed the only thing that happened. Okay. So now we can go back. Oh, we're in the wrong one. Control center. Okay, let's get these letters back. Yep, okay. So we've done that. Which did not lead somewhere new, which is distressing. But we have other things to look at. Let's go to the gallery, because one of the things that we gained access to was the graveyard through a painting. And there were two things to solve. Oh, which only appear when everything is done. And that one is no longer done. So we need to return to entry. And we need to solve this thing that we did as a test. Hit. Correct. Okay, now return to gallery. In here, in the graveyard, and the things appear. And severe is a synonym of grave, and part of a yard is a foot. Remember. The black ending. For being a lively, colorful, bright kind of game, there's a lot of that. Okay. Return. So let's go to Control Center. Does it always say 17, or is this actually counting something down? That's an excellent question. We may have to come back and look at that. Okay. Well, that's that done. Why am I finishing everything? There is one other thing. Well, other than this, that I don't know what I'm doing. So where is left? That's not it. That's hide. Which is the one that is left? This, which is like in the middle of everything. So I don't know what this thing is meant to be, but we can cheese it like we did that other puzzle. So I'm going to remove an R. I can still solve it. How about a T? How about being closer? T. Can still solve it, so it doesn't have either of those letters in it. How about an N? No, it has an N. That's good information. Because the word I was thinking of was like line or long, so let's start an O. Aha, how about line? No! Aw. Okay. I thought these together made a line. A. Nope, can still solve it. E. I mean, really, I should have started with the classics. No, I can't solve it. There is no E. K, L, and I, and N. Is it lion? No, we had O. It looks like it's lion, except we tried the E. Oh. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Those are the letters that we had to enter in order to be able to get these. Were L and I and N and K. I even thought of that. And I didn't make the connection. It is link. Well, I mean, that's now a word on this hallway, isn't it? L, I, N. I mean, it's not, no, it's not on the correct color pedestal. So what is the point of that panel? We don't know. Okay. The other thing is, in fact, in here. We've taken all of the stuff away, but this still exists, and it looks like another control panel thing. Lavender. So now, there was a gigantic lavender block there. Shift something from the same and center. Remaining left. Zero. Many. Not less. Few. None. Zero. Alrighty. Hero. Zero. If I'd solved them in the other order, that would have been much easier. Also, what is with the ceilings? Okay, that's that. So now it's, where else have I seen lavender blocks? There's one in the Parthenon. So go to the gallery. Nope. Here? No. Let's just go around the outside. Not there. Here. We found another one. Oh, it's related to 0. Ooh, no. Okay. Clearly. Return to the gallery. Oh, we're doing this again today, are we? I thought we were done with this. Oh! Correct. Okay. That's why this painting looks like that. It is a lavender safe. Okay. So we know where the lavender, pardon me, we know where the U safe is. It is in the Parthenon. There is a lavender safe in Daedalus. If I could remember where and how to get there quickly. No. Here. I'm starting to lose my marbles. Near here? Nope, that's that safe. Where is it? How do you get there quickly? Maybe it's this way? I think it might be this way. It is this way. Correct. There it is. So now what are you? Oh, you're C. 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 Senor. Yep. Okay. If the other ones are like that, can I figure out where they were? Where else was there a lavender block? The letters that we haven't got yet are T, D, G, and J. Florgon lets slip that I may or may not know where the G is. So it's not lavender. J. There is one place that we encountered J. That was... It's this, except there is not a J anywhere nearby. Because these were the paintings that were J. And going in this one does the stupid thing of putting us at the other one just around the corner. In the least useful thing ever. Okay. Although I suppose it was useful at the time. So that's not it. Although there's an awful lot of lavender around. I am very definitely scraping the bottom of the barrel in terms of what I can do. Let's go to the gallery. The gallery is the best thing that Brent had ever put in this game, let's be honest. There was something here to do because there was one in here. Oh. Okay. Return to entry. I don't know where any other lavender things are. I will take some time to think. Either that or I am still willing to accept help on this. Where were there other gigantic lavender blocks that I should be looking at? Okay. So that was the K's. This makes me wonder whether now that that is solved, that's what opens the purple door. So let's try going back into here. That is not what opened the purple door. Fine. The other K, right, was in Daedalus. Now I got to figure out how to find that. And it's in this. And this should be workbook. Yes. And that opens up the doors for even more pathways through and around to utterly confuse me in where I'm going to go anywhere. An entry in this is blocked off because I don't have that open at the moment. Okay. One more thing I wanted to try. Turn to the gallery because I had a guess for this because maybe I'm overthinking it. Ooh. Incorrect. It is not serpent. At least, wait a minute. We've run afoul of that before. It is not serpent. Something else hisses. I mean, what else hisses? That I don't know. So it's going to be like the puzzle I can't solve. And the F. And that door is closed still. Oh, wait. This is a G. Okay. How do I tell myself where this was? Okay, it's near the numbered smileys. What was this? Okay, I can get there. So it's this doorway into where the numbers are and out here. So yes, I did always know where that was. Well, let's pull this out. I have everything. Okay, so what else is there still to do that I can do? Ah, there is something else. Return to entry. I think I got something figured out. Oh, maybe I'm right but wrong. There was a color lock. Where was the color lock in Daedalus? Could the color lock answer be white, orange, purple, green? Because clearly this we've never used, and it's been sitting here since forever. That's the only thing that makes any sense to me, what these are. This is the 3. Oh, I mean, I found it. Okay. Oh, you're kidding. White isn't even one of the options. So much for that idea. I'm glad I spent all that time. Okay, so that's not right. But those colors, I mean, that is exactly the same as that other thing. Dang. Okay, so the things that I know about that are on my to-do list. I need a second answer for the ink puzzle. Back at entry. way back at the start. There's an upside down panel there that we don't know how to get to. There is the building with the 4 clusters that is a solve-unsolved puzzle, and I don't know what its solution is. There is what else hisses. There is this color lock. There is blue ending, first come forwards flowers. That message that I don't know what its significance is. There's the purple theme door that needs to open. There's the Sirenic. We can take a look at that. And there's the gray door at the control center. So, the Sirenic, this way. Yeah, this is the one place that we have seen zigzags over a smiley. So let's analyze this problem. It's 2 halves. Book, store, house, work. Store, house, work, book. So the smileys want you to look elsewhere. Just a smiley by itself says, take the other things and put them together. The zigzag means do something similar but not exactly the same. So these formed a sequence. That's how that was solved. So if I try going into the Sirenic, and I find the right little colored doorway for the Sirenic, repetitive, Sirenic. Is it the same thing that this forms a sequence? Egg, lawnmower, kilt. Is a sequence? I mean, the things that I keep wanting to try there, which are hi, Jack, and HIJKLM, both treat the HI that's visible here as a sequence. What follows HI in some way, but it doesn't involve using anything from the outside. But I mean, there are letters in here. There is a J. That J, this is a U, this is an N, and hidden in there is a K, and they are not using the same pattern that the outside does. They're all the same color. This is junk. And this is to tell us you're looking for brown letters. We got another brass smiley. And I'm running out of things to do. So, on my timer, I've got 12 seconds left. With all the running around it, Daedalus trying to find the right thing that I've been doing. One last thing to check. Are you still borked? You are. Okay. So, this feels like an excellent place to leave it. But I am severely running out of stuff I can be doing. I will continue thinking about the things that I have left, but my list is getting incredibly short of stuff to do. So either there's something somewhere that I just have forgotten about, or I need to solve one of the puzzles that's directly in front of me. Once again, from the top, what is the alternate solution to the ink panel? How do you get to the upside down thing in entry? I kind of suspect that is not the next thing to solve, because I'd have gotten there if I could. How do you solve an unsolved the brass building with all the 4 clusters in it. What else besides a snake hisses? What is the meaning of blue ending first come forwards flowers? I mean, how do you get to the gray door? And that is this, but there is no gray door, just like there have been doors of the appropriate color everywhere else. So where's this? What is this? Huh? Huh? Where? What? Also, in the control center, that's a thing, but I've not seen a black door, nor one of these pedestals that also wants black. And that's a thing, but I have not ever seen a yellow door. What are those? That appears to be my entire to-do list, and the entire list of things that I still need to solve. So I need to figure one of them things out. So I'm going to stop it right there. Thank you so much for watching. Regardless of how many Lingo levels you've created, I do want to do some Lingo fan-made content at some point, somehow, some way. I just don't know how, because I don't know how to do that without just saying, well, you needed to have played Lingo 1. I'm not going to show you that. I got to figure out how to do that. But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you for watching. Comment, let me know how you think I'm doing. And if I've left a lavender block, I really do want to know if there are some. Just spoil it for me, tell me. And we'll leave it there. Goodbye.